let's talk about diversity. Last cup around, where were, I think, 3 women sailing at some point on the teams, out of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, really overall. We don't see it happen much. With a new design that's going to be bigger, more powerful, more loads, we may see less. How do we get women into the cup?
Yeah, it's an interesting one, mate, because obviously my sister, it's, I see how hard it is for her, and you could say that we had similar paths, and it was just harder for,
Sure.
for her and her team. I don't know, mate. I mean, they can definitely, I mean, she's hammered me plenty of times, so I know that they can do it. It's, I don't know. I mean, I honestly, not really sure what the answer is. I mean, I think having the match racing in the Olympics is certainly a great step forwards, because I think there's going to be a lot of focus there, and I think already, you see the level now of, of the women's match racing. I reckon it's right up there with the men's, and they'd have no problem competing and taking out, like an open grade 1 event.
Is there anything that guys like you and guys like me can do to sort of help, I don't know, pave the way and make it more acceptable?
I just think, just help out wherever we can. And, I've helped out in Australia trying to, Katie and the girls, whether we're training or promoting at certain events, and really trying to get it out there. I think the other thing is if we can, it'd be good to see them in a couple of these open events, these open grade 1 events on the circuit. Because that'll just, if they get a couple of teams in there, when they go back to the, to the women's regattas, it's just going to lift, the whole thing will lift up. But like I said, I mean, I see no reason why, any of those teams, Jenny or Katie or that, couldn't go out there. And I mean, like I said, she's done it to me plenty of times.
Yeah. Well, we love our sailor chicks, We'll finish up with the long question. We spent a little while with Vincenzo the other day. I don't know if you saw the interview. But we talked to him, and one of the reasons that we love Vincenzo so much is he is as honest as can be. He says it like he sees it, and he really doesn't worry about the consequences much. I think he said the other day, I said, what do you want to see out there? And I think he said, I want to see a lingy sink, and that's why we love him, because he doesn't give up, One other thing he said is we need to get rid of the bullshit. We need to get rid of the politics, not just the legal stuff in this cup, but the politics in general. How do we do that? How do you do that? How do we put pressure on the people that make the decisions to make sure that politics don't play into it, but this gets back to being about sport and excitement and things that will draw people in? All right, long question.
Yeah, this is a long question. I'll tell you what, to be honest, you see all that in the America's Cup, and there is, probably a lot with sailing. It can be quite a political game. But I'm the most excited I've ever been about the future of the Cup now, because I've had time to, with Russell and Larry, just to hear their thoughts. And mate, his vision is exciting because it's independent management. It's trying to get some continuity to the events and really getting it back to the sport side, and the sailing side, which is what we all want. So for me, I mean, I'm just excited because I reckon Larry's, vision and with Russell there as well, it's, I think the Cup's, it's going to be pretty exciting going forwards.
I think it's in good hands. I'm guessing you're going to stick around BMW for a while.
Yeah, I tell you, it's an interesting one because someone asked me that the other day, but I've just been so focused on winning the race, I just haven't really thought about anything afterwards. But look, I tell you, I've really enjoyed myself at this team, and it's just been a fantastic group of people. And yeah, I mean, when things are good and you're working with good people, why change?
All right, favorite radio broadcaster?
Howard Stern, absolute legend.
Favorite sailing website?
Sailing Anarchy.
Love you, brother.
Cheers, mate.
Right, man. See ya. One more picture? Come on.